It's an old man.
All right, everyone, welcome to today's stream. Today's episode of The Road to 2K is going to be focused on formula. We've pretty much caught up. We are at 14:53 and 15:37, so we're pretty much caught up with our sports car. So we're going to take a little break with sports car, and we're going to do some formula racing today. And for anyone wondering why, it's because our Road to 2K is a little different. We are doing a little more challenging of a Road to 2K. We are making ourselves have to do both formula and sports car because we are into both of those, and that goes along with us not being able to avoid any of the series we're doing. We have to continue to do all the series that we've been doing, and that's part of the rules. So that also includes formula. The Road to 2K rules set are: can't skip any of the series, both in sports car and in formula. We can't spam any series, and we have to drive with our philosophy in mind. We have to continue to put safety rating first, respect on the track. We cannot break any of those rules, and only then is this Road to 2K going to be legitimate in our eyes. So with that said, we're going to get into our first race here on Zolder in the Formula 1600s. Have a good little crack at it. All right, everything is set up. We are good to go. I can move into the cockpit. All right, let's get some shout-outs going. If you guys are watching on YouTube or on X, please hit the like. If you're on X, hit the repost for us. It helps us out a lot. So be sure
just done a 140.6
to hit that like, to hit that repost. You guys are helping us build out a great little audience here, great following. I hope you guys are really enjoying so far watching our team advance, get better slowly and slowly, and allow you guys to join in and watch right from the start all the way through as a team. right, so we got Sergeant Blue Nads. I like that one. Magdalena Nakowska, Crucial Velocity Radio. Fellow Canadian, getting a follow from us. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Broadini. White Mountain Bear. Wakanabe is back, a longtime viewer. Don Filet Mignon. Hodley Lihu, another longtime viewer. And Penn Warner, thank you guys for tuning in. So today we are getting into some formula on our road to 2K. I just need to adjust my height here. We were all short and little when we were driving the Formula V. So yeah, we're working on our road to 2K, but today we're going to be working on our Formula IRating. Doing a little switch up. So I do believe I have a setup for this ting. I believe it's a little quicker this ting. Okay. I know
pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
I'd say I know Zolder
Clear.
pretty well because I had to get to know Zolder really well to do my low fuel motorsport qualifier and get my low fuel motorsport license. I had to do Zolder. So I did learn the track pretty well. I am slowly getting better at it in these guys, in these little Formula 1600s. Have been neglecting Formula quite a bit because I've been working so hard on my sports car iRating that I feel like most of today is just going to be like getting back in the groove of how to drive these things. And that's not how to drive these things. That's how to scrub mad tires in these things. Okay. We need that lined up before we get to it. Come on, baby. Hook on me. Oh, she gonna make it. There we go. So a lot of really the high-end speed, the really good lap times in these things comes from abusing the slip angle as much as possible and getting them to slide quite a bit. It's about riding that like razor's edge, and I'm not quite there for that. I'd say just in terms of driving it generally, like line, good exits, good entrances, I'm like maybe 50% there at best. And then once I'd get all the way fast just doing that, then it's about introducing the slip angle and working on that, in my opinion. Then you're not just dumping and overloading yourself with so much to work on at once. I feel like we could have lost control there. We probably want to make it so we're not coming in as sharp on that. I did one of these yesterday just to see how I would do. Didn't have a bad start, but unfortunately some guy decided that going 3 wide on T1 was a good idea and ran right into the side of me. But you know, that happens. I managed to fight back into like 7th, I think it was. So I kind of mitigated the damage again that happened to my iRating and safety rating.
Time is good.
And that's something I always encourage everyone to do. Don't just quit a race. Do everything you can to mitigate the damage to your safety rating, to your iRating. And anyone who tuned in yesterday, you guys saw I didn't give up after getting hit on turn 1 by a guy who we found out didn't intentionally do it. He just got hopped up off the curb and hit us, spun us right out. We were dead last in a BMW M2 race on Summit, and we fought back to 4th place just because we didn't give up. In rookie races, you never know what's going to happen. In any race, you don't know what's going to happen. And it ended up that they all took themselves out, and we just glided right through to a 4th place finish. That's why I say never give up. You don't know what is going to happen in between the point you have something happen and the end of the race. It's going to help you build up mental resiliency. It's going to help you become stronger in terms of being able to drive back from adversity. It gives you better mental resilience. It's something I always preach.
P2.
I was too busy looking down there at my P2. Okay, so I guess I'm not terribly slow on Zolder. But I feel like we could definitely get faster. So the leader's doing a 140, and we're doing a 143.
You're second off the pace in sector 1.
So we're not wildly off. If anyone watching this stream is interested in getting into sim racing, let us know. We're always looking to help people get into this awesome hobby. I'm pretty sure I have enough time to finish this lap. I want to see what we were running here.
There's an incident in Sterrenwachtbocht. We think it might be Billiter.
There we go. We did a 142. 143.0. And the leader was doing a 140. So we're not hugely off. We should be reasonably competitive. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. Just hit 580 viewers in 14 minutes. Every time we do these streams, they get better and better and better and better. Thanks to you guys. And we've actually, I don't want to say anything concrete yet, but we've actually picked up a couple sponsors. And I don't want to announce who they are until it's solidified. But for a new team, just almost finishing their first season in iRacing. Super proud. Okay, let's get our little tweaky setup. Little different setup. So we need to make sure we remember to drop our fuel and then add fuel when it's race. We drop fuel for qualifier, but then you got to remember to put it back in.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Everyone tuning in, if you guys can hit that like, hit that repost, helps us out a lot. We wouldn't have attracted sponsors if it wasn't for you guys. A new team, and a lot of us are learning, but because of our social media presence, I guess the quality of our content, the fact that we're showing improvement and that we're here to stay, we're slowly beginning to attract sponsors. And that's all thanks to you guys. And the sponsors we are attracting, I am making sure that they're a fit with the kinds of things we want to align with and the kinds of products that we'd want to bring to you guys. So that's all I'm going to say. But definitely stay tuned. Bada bing, 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 bing. How many people are in this one? There we go. I like a good-sized grid. 15. Okay, so we're gonna knock some fuel out of our little Formula Ford. Oh, Jesus. Not that much. I'll go 10. How many laps does that give us? 10 laps, so it's a liter per lap.
We have 2 laps to set a decent time.
Okay, so remember, this is your off lap. This is not your timed lap. What I like to do in this one is just get your rhythm down, compose yourself, find your line, find your flow. Make sure you know what gears you want to be in and when you want to be in them.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
All right, now we're coming up to the starting line for our first timed lap. We always want to stick to our rules because when we follow our rules, when we follow our guidelines, things work out for us. When we don't, things don't work out so well. So your first timed lap, just do it safe. Get it on the board, get it in the bank. And the faster you get, the better you get at tracks. Your safe lap will become faster and faster. But the reason you want to do this is because it frees up your second qualifier to be 100% more push lap. But if you go push lap on, say, both your qualifiers and you invalidate them both, well, then you're screwed. Now you're starting from the back. So just get one in the bank. And then once you've got that one in the bank, you're going to feel much more freed up to really push on that next lap. You want to be going through that on the gas because you need the torque to pull you up this hill. I learned that from getting my LFM license on this track. It took me like a whole stream. But we did it.
The leader's just done a 139.8.
Oh, you fast son of a bitch. Why you guys gotta put me such fast people here, dude?
P4, that puts you 3.6 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 143.4.
That's really not bad, but I'd like to get it down more.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Really trying to limit the tire scrub. Oh no, I lost it! Ah, I was off by a little bit there on my downshift. Damn it, that was gonna be a good lap too. So when you shift down on these things, you gotta have your wheel straight. I was really sloppy there and trying to already start the turn while I was just downshifting. And that's just cutting a corner. Taking a shortcut, trying to skip a process. Doesn't work well. See, wheel straight, then turn. I tried combining those two things. You can do it in some sports cars, cannot do it in the Formula V or in the Formula 1400. Or, sorry, Formula 1600. Wheel straight, then turn. I was gonna be a good lap too, but it happens. So normally you'd want to
Seventh
use up
position.
all your time here because it's going to give you the most amount of safety rating. I just got to go to the bathroom quickly though, so I'd rather do that than pee my pants. I'll be right back, guys. Let's see where we are here first. All right, we could probably do a 142, maybe 141 on a good lap. So let's aim for 5th. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, thanks to the 900 people tuning in, 24 minutes, holding on 7th. So it looks like it's going to be quite competitive from 9th up to 5th, I would say. Because in a draft, a lot of these guys are going to be able to do that 142 to 141 range. Everyone tuning in, make sure you guys go to our YouTube, subscribe if you
That's the end
can,
of the session. P7.
put the stream on in the background on our YouTube. It really helps us build up our watch hours and gets us closer to monetization. And we are right on the cusp. A lot of our videos get picked up by YouTube search, by Google search. Like, we are very, very close to having our channel take off and actually start doing well. And that'll be all thanks to you guys. So if you guys want to support us, head over to our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube, watch our streams on our YouTube. If you want to watch them here primarily, that's okay, but just throw it on in the background because it helps us tremendously with watch hours. They stack so fast when you're streaming. So we'll go with... So it's going to be 16 laps on 16 liters, a 20-minute race. So we're only going to need about 10 laps of fuel. Let's make sure we're not bloating ourselves here. We'll go with 13, and then that'll be a little extra. All right, everyone. Let's get it to our first race of the day. Kevin Finitry, Magdalena Nakowska, Gunpowder Milkshake, Chris, Brian, Elijah Bailey, MSM is Antifa, Crucial Velocity Radio is in the building. Long time. Thank you, bro. Logitech G is watching us. Wow.
30 seconds.
Thank you, Logitech G, for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Get in touch with us. We want to use your equipment. We all use your equipment. We'd like to be sponsored by you guys.
This will be a standing start. Okay, mate, get ready. Green, green, green.
All right, here we go, everyone. Remember, we want to survive lap 1. We want to look to then settle into a rhythm. But survival of lap 1 is super important. Following these guidelines, it helps you build confidence through the race. It also helps you kind of scout the other people on the track before you start looking to move through them. You can pick up their habits, where they like to brake, that kind of stuff. It helps you a lot.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is brown, car number 4, D license.
So for anyone wondering what our setup is, we're running Next Level Racing GT Light cockpit. We're running a Next Level Racing monitor stand. We're running Logitech G923. Whoa, Jesus! Wheel and pedals. And we're running a Philips 43-inch Google TV that can do up to 144 hertz refresh. We'd really like to get the new Logitech Pro setup, give that a try, and start partnering with you guys, Logitech. So please get in touch with us. Very honored that you guys are even checking out our stream, so thank you. We have multiple people on our team that do content, do streaming. And we're only starting out. Like, we're not going anywhere, man, but we're already doing pretty good. Both with our audiences in our streams and as a team, and our drivers on our team as individuals. With proper backing,
okay, Andrew, you're reeling brown.
We could really do something.
0.5 P5.
Okay, we've looked to survive the first lap. Now we want to look to settle into a rhythm, because this is not a short race, it's 20 minutes. This is where you're starting to get into a little longer of races. So you don't really need to think about rushing through the pack right now. You got to think of it like, if I pass this guy right now, like, we're pretty evenly matched, right? But if he makes some kind of little mistake and I go for a pass, we got 17 minutes in this race, okay? Do I want to be battling this guy for 17 minutes? No. It's going to slow us both down a lot, and for all I know, we're going to wreck doing it. It's better to hang behind them, apply pressure, stay in their draft, and just wait. As you get closer to the end of the race, maybe in the last 3 laps or so, that's when you want to make your push zone. And a lot of the time, by then, just by hanging behind a guy and driving clean and keeping them under pressure, you're going to cause them to make a mistake. Then they're going to lose more time, and when you get by them, it's going to stick, rather than then having to battle them. And doing this...
There's an incident in Jochenrinkt box. We think it might be Glenn. Yellow flag.
Doing this is also good because it helps you gap the cars behind you. Because we're just hanging out in this dude's draft, sticking with him, pulling along, and we slowly and slowly get further and further away from the cars behind us. That's going to help us control having a less chaotic grid around us. Then your race is going to go much more smoothly.
The leader has just done a 141.1.
If I was to just start battling this guy for the next 17 minutes...
All right, Andrew, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good.
Every single person behind us would start catching up to us.
P4. Your lap time was a 143.1.
We don't want that. We don't want everyone behind us catching up to us at all. Best case scenario, we just stay in this guy's draft until there's 5 minutes left, and then we have a giant gap behind us. And then maybe we look to make a move. If we don't make a move, we don't make a move. But it's based off of if it's there. We don't want to force it just because we think we have to. Doing this is also a very good exercise on consistent laps, on following someone, on controlling your distance between you and them. I'm wondering if they're going down to first there, because he's coming out of there pretty hot.
15 minutes left.
The 2 guys that wiped out have caught up to us because they're fast.
It's now 0.3.
But outside of them,
P3. That's the new fastest lap for Glenn. 140.6.
I don't think anyone is close.
Last lap time was at 142.8.
I think it's just the 5 of us. Well, the guy up front, and then the 4 of us, I should say. This guy's got us on the inside.
Clear right.
Don't try to block them. Let him go. Get in his draft. This guy's got to run. Let him go.
Right.
We have to brake for here.
Still there. Clear right.
Get in.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
And follow. Leapfrog. Do not battle people. Do not block them. You're going to get in wrecks. You're going to lose time. And then people are going to catch up to you. This way, at least the four of us stay isolated together. And then we can at least finish in these positions or better. We don't want anyone else catching up to us and getting engaged in this battle for these positions by the end of the race. No, I really don't think they're going first there. I think they're just rolling through better than we are.
1.9.
The other thing is, too, when you let people go by like this, they're going to start duking it out. And there's a good chance they just take each other out. You have to play psychology when you're playing iRacing or any other sim racing. Play people off against each other.
Ahead is now 0.6. Okay, Andrew, relax, focus, keep it smooth. P5. New fastest lap for Billiter, 140.5.
And with us right on their tail, these guys are going to feel like, oh shit, I better do something. And we can force it.
The guy in front is Brown, car number 4, D license.
This is the last guy that binned and is caught up to us.
Fastest lap for Clayton, 140.3. Car left. Still there. Incident in ESD. It looks like Brown. Clear left.
Go ahead, dude. You got the run on me. I lost my momentum there.
Right side's clear.
Okay.
There's an incident in Klein chicane. It looks like it's Cooper. Clayton, car number 2, is leading the race.
Let's go. 10 minutes left. Having a good performance here for our first race of the day. Let's not call it before the fat lady sings here.
Okay, Andrew. The next car is Billiter, car number 14, D license, and their rating is 1.0. Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
So I think the one guy that went into the wall is very unlikely to catch up to us. He must have incurred some kind of damage. He was the leader. The guy behind us only spun out.
Fastest lap for Clayton, 140.1. That's half distance. The fuel's okay. P4.
But when you spin in these things, your tires go really hard. So he might be a better driver than us. He still might be able to pass us, but he's going to be at a handicap now with those tires. He's still got a lot of speed.
Sector 1, left side.
He's got us beat on the inside line.
Clear left.
Keep him under the cosh. Eat my cosh burger, bruh. Under the cosh, under the cosh. Oh, he's like your cosh, it's scary.
Car number 6, D license, and their rating is 1.4. You've used half your fuel.
I'm gonna get you, boy. I don't know if we can. This guy's good, but he spun once, so we'll see if we can pressure him into spinning again. We got 7 minutes
Car number 2 is now in the lead.
to put that voodoo magic on him.
P5.
Voodoo, voodoo, voodoo,
The guy
voodoo.
behind has just done a 140.2.
Oh, Jesus. Don't want to be two-wheeling this sucker.
The gap to Wretch behind is now 1.3.
Oh, what the shit? He must have got a slowdown. Or maybe double shifted.
Incident in Big Spot. It looks like Rodriguez. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
I'm thinking he probably double shifted.
Okay, Andrew, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
I'll do my best for you, Jim boy. Oh, Jesus, the caution got to him. Oh, yeah.
Fucked. We think it might be victory. That's a new fastest lap for Clayton, 140.1. Clayton, car number 2, is now leading.
Farm Fresh Kosh Burger just got to him.
P4, that's your quickest lap in this session. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
This guy was the leader. I don't know how he's caught up to us after hitting the wall. Oh yeah, this is a D series, so doesn't it have like an auto repair or whatever, a fast repair?
The gap to P5 behind is now 0.6.
So he might have got out real quick if he was able to drive it to the pit. Oh, went a little deep there, screwed that up.
Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace.
I don't know if we're catching up to those guys.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is Billiter, car number 14, D license, and their rating is 1.0.
246 left. I'm gonna say that's probably 3 laps.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
So that one we just did was a 142.8 with no draft. So that's my best lap yet. We're only 2.8 off like the leader pace.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
I don't think this will be the white flag. I think it's going to be the next one. We'll see. Oh, this is the white flag.
Clayton, car number 2, is now leading.
That would have been a 141 if I didn't spin the back
One
end.
more to go. That lap time was 142.1. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
When I came out of that last corner there, the back end slid on me because I hit the curb too aggressively.
Two litres remaining.
Good running, Glenn.
Left side.
Oh, he got a run on us.
Hold your line.
Oh, he beat us.
P5. Okay.
What a race, Phil.
Drive.
Good job, man. We gotta watch that replay back. What a race. We held the leader off there for a while, but look at this. He came back and just crushed it. What a race. That was fun. I love it when you get a good, clean race in iRacing. Doesn't matter the discipline, but when you get a good one, it's like you can't top it. Oh, we want to go back to the beginning where it all began. There we go. All right, let's watch that. That was a good one. Here we go.
That's the end of the session.
Brian, Alex, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Well, there we go. Man, that was an insane race. Like, that was so fun. A lot of chaos. But it was neck and neck for a lot of it with a different person most of the race, but we're always right there battling it out with someone. Like, that was a really, really good race. I didn't think I was going to be competitive up to the front like that just because I didn't have the pace. And yeah, Chris, I just noticed that X went down, it looked like. The stream didn't get interrupted on YouTube, but it looks like it has been interrupted on X. And not just for us, but for everyone. I can't get any of theirs to work. Yeah, it's every live broadcast on X is not working right now. We had Logitech G watching that race, Chris. From start to finish. I was so fucking nervous. I went into total robotic mode. Right? What kind of fucking shenanigans is this, bro? Election interference. And yeah, it's all the live broadcasts on X, not just ours. Like, they are all down. It is, dude. I always knew it would be. Oh my god, they literally blocked it. Ah! Oh, that was you. I thought they actually blocked it because you got it close enough to Putin. I was going to be like, oh my god, censorship. But I put no moderation on our channel, so it shouldn't do anything. Shouldn't moderate links, any words. But yeah, huge shout out to Logitech G for tuning in. That was a huge honor to have you guys watching us. We would love to pick you up as a partner, as a sponsor, whatever you guys would be interested in us for. Let's do it. Send us an email, send us a DM, let's talk. Both myself and the team co-founder, Chris Farish, we both use Logitech. And we'll whip everyone else with chains to get them to use Logitech too. Oh, okay. That would have been funny, though, if they censored it. It's still down. Well, I guess everyone's going to have to watch our stream on X. And everyone else who is on X right now and not multi-streaming to somewhere else, their streams are just down. It's crazy. But uninterrupted on YouTube. But again, literally every live broadcast on X right now is down. But we were lucky enough that we had Logitech watching that entire race before it went down. So that is a huge honor, a huge win for our team. I just locked in and went robotic mode there. I had to drive good. I was like, man, they're watching me here. I got to do something. One thing I found is that I'm good at being consistent. Like, I may not be the ultra fast person out there, but I'm going to essentially do the exact same lap time every single lap, pretty much. And as I get faster, that consistency seems to stay. And I find that's been really helping me get a lot of these higher positions in races that I feel I don't really deserve. But just the consistency pulls me through. So we're just watching the replay back right now because this was an insane race. We're going to switch it to most exciting here. So it looks like, are you serious, Chris? That's hilarious. So Chris has a theory. He's working on some insider information that we are going to announce here first as an exclusive from Legacy Radio Gaming. We believe it was Putin's fault. Trigger might, our dog Trigger, he might think the same. I don't know. But Chris, I think, is working on some intel from a potential double agent. But what we're hearing, early reports are, it was Putin's fault. It is still down, and not just our broadcast, but everyone's broadcast on X right now. I can't get it to work. So we were essentially right with the leader pack the whole time. Like, we're watching it on, oh, that's up the bum. Good thing he held that. We're watching from most excited rate. Most ever exciting moment, my friend. We're watching from exciting, so we're right there. Like, we're hanging right with the leader group. They were running 141s, it looks like. A guy in practice did a 140. And I think our best was a low 142, or did we hit a 141? Either way, we're pretty close. And that's just from knowing Zolder. The more I know the track and this car, then we'll really hone in on the best times possible. So let me see what Restream says on the back end. Restream says it is streaming to X, but there's no one watching it. But if I go to X, it just shows untitled. And now all X Live is gone. There's no X Live section now. I think everyone's stream just went down. Thank God for multi-streaming. Shout out to Restream. Oh, that was another, like, my crash avoidance is another thing that really saves me. And again, that's all down to my granddad teaching me from a young age how to drive. Look at least 3 seconds ahead on the road when you're driving a road car. These things you want to be looking about 3 car lengths ahead. You need to be able to prepare for what's happening. And if you're just bumper watching the people in front of you, it's very hard to have that kind of reaction time. So that was the leader going off there. I wonder what split this was. It's going to be interesting to see. Because I felt most people were pretty good there. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on with X's streams, but all of them are down. Like, Alex Jones's is down. If I click on any of them, none of them are working. But from the Restream side of things, it says it's connected to both platforms. Connection quality, excellent. So it's something on X's side, because it's not just ours. It's literally everyone's on X is down. A lot of that also was learning on the fly. Like, I was running a 143, like a high 143 in qualifier. And just getting in with these guys that were faster than me, getting behind them and watching their line, hearing when they're shifting, really helped. And then I cut my time down to where it was reasonable. And then I was able to stay in their draft and stay competitive. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in on our YouTube right now. If you guys can hit that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you follow our YouTube along with our X, because you guys see that this kind of stuff happens. Our YouTube streams never get interrupted. They never go down. But yeah, if you guys all click on any of the live right now up on X, none of them are working. All of the numbers are froze. Like, the viewership numbers are just frozen. And if you click on them, they all just open a black screen. So it's not just our stream. It's something to do with what is ever going on the back end of X. Because if I go to Restream right now, it says they're both connected, both streaming, excellent quality. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on our YouTube. We really appreciate it. We're trying hard to build out our YouTube here. Really helps our monetization watch time when you guys watch the streams here. It stacks so quick. And again, they just don't go down like whatever's going on X. It's a pain in the butt. But I hope other people are noticing it, because it's not just our stream. Like, Alex Jones's stream's down. The other people streaming on X right now, their stream's down. So I hope other people are going to get annoyed by it and start complaining, because it's frustrating. That was good avoidance by those guys. You have to be able to predict the way the car is going to continue to move once it's losing control. And that really helps, being able to do that. That's a fun series. I like the Thrustmaster 1600 series because you get bigger grids. The rookie grids are small, which I understand why they have to do that. And yeah, if you scroll down, it's not just our stream that's not showing up. All of our past streams are not showing up anymore either. So there's something really going on with the media studio side of X. What a good race that was. I can't believe this guy made the push for the pass at the end. Like, he just got a really good run at that final corner and got by us. I'm curious, actually, to see how he did it. I really don't think he's going down into first. I just think he carried momentum better through there than we did. Excuse me. It was literally a photo finish. Like, that was really fun. See, the back end of these things are always like slightly sliding. That's slip angle. And yeah, the guys in second, first, they're good at it. You can see they're really good at getting that car around the corner, getting it rotating. And that's how you hit the really high times in this car. I think we got fifth. I think he got fourth and we got fifth, I think. We'll see at the end here. But yeah, what an amazing pass by the guy. That's good. That's good close proximity driving there. Good battle going on here between 7th and 6th. Oh no, that guy's in 12th. He's multiple laps. He must have got caught up in something. He's good. He's keeping up with 7th. Okay, here's me and the leader. Well, the ex-leader. He spun out, caught up to us. We held him off right till the end. But this pass he does on us right here at the very end was... Oh, come on. I'm going to put it back to us now, not most... Because we are the most exciting at this point. So yeah, this was the leader. He spun out, got far back. We held him off right until the end. But he managed to get a really good run right here. I think it's here. No, it's going to be the next lap, I think. Yeah, this next lap. Let's watch this battle between me and him. Well, it wasn't battle. Just clean racing. So our last lap was a 142.1, and that was with no draft. So we're pretty close to that 141. I'd say like top split time, and this is probably 138, 139, I'm going to guess. Maybe 137s. I was proud of myself for hanging on with this long. Like, this guy was really quick. I think he qualified with a 139, but yeah, he spun out, hit the wall. I didn't think he was going to catch us after going into the wall. But it took him the whole race, and he finally worked his way back up through the grid and got on us. We held him off, and then last lap, I think this is it. He makes a really good pass on us, and I'm just curious how he got the run on us. I don't think he shifted into a different gear. I'm pretty sure he was second there, just like us. All I think is he carried his momentum better and then drafted it and passed perfectly. Yeah, like, look at that. He was so snappy through that section. He got the wheel straight real quick and down on the throttle. Oh, what a finish. Like, that was a good race. That was a great race. All right. Saving that replay. Yeah, that was awesome. Hey, the stream is back up now on X. I think. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it is. I can't tell. It ain't working. I'm clicking on it. It ain't working. Oh, it's working now. Okay. Interesting. It still looks kind of buggy. Let's see here. Okay, I think we're back live on X and on YouTube now. Okay, let's see what we did there. Hey, I'll take that and that. So that was there's only two splits. Look at the massive difference in the strength of field. Okay. So that's kind of a risky series to be running if there's not a large group of people in it. Because we could end up getting just enough people for one split, and then we're screwed because we'd be clumped in with people that are going to be like God tier compared to us. Martin, thank you for tuning in. Fran Laro, Brian, CG Marsh, Woodja Bilderberg, M. Rowe. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Can't believe we had Logitech G watching. I hope it didn't like go down too soon when they started to tune in and watch. Hopefully they come back. CCH61, Indian Girl, Meh, Syzygy. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Just did our first race of the day. So Laguna Seca we know, but it's been a while since I've driven it in the 1600s. But you guys know the rules. Not allowed to skip any of the series. Imposing these rules on the climb has made it more fun. And I definitely feel like it's made it more rewarding. Like, that's for damn sure. I feel like I'm going to take more from the process. Big Steppa, connect the dots. The Lori, I truly stand with myself. Betty 007, 007. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are also live on our YouTube channel as well. So make sure you guys head over to our YouTube and subscribe in case something like that ever happens again. It's also a good idea for you guys to put our stream on in the background with YouTube, just in case it goes down. But it also really helps us with our watch hours and getting closer to monetization.
The pit lane speed limit is
it's
56
starting.
kilometers per hour.
So all the information you guys need to get into our YouTube channel is in chat. So head over there and subscribe. Becky, thanks for tuning in. Free Thinker, thanks for tuning in. Brian Carr. David, thank you guys for joining. Albertan with unacceptable views. Farmer's wife. Pro oil and gas. Alberta beef. I'm following that one. I like that. Especially with the Trudeau must go hashtag. That's a follow. Thank you, Becky, for joining in. Free Thinker, thank you for joining in. Magdalena Nakowska. Okay, let's get to some practice here. Hey, wait for me, boys. Oh, we got Chad Nesbitt. He connected in here. Who in the shit, Chad Nesbitt?
Pit exit's clear.
Ba, 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 ba. If anyone watching is interested in getting into sim racing, just let us know in chat. We're always looking to help people interested in the hobby.
It looks like it's Johnson.
With getting into it. Okay, we gotta hit that a bit tighter. Just a little bit. So remember, don't just keep your eyes staring straight ahead. Train yourself to look to the direction you're turning into.
Car left. Clear
Even if
left.
it's just a little glance with your eyes. If it's one like this, look towards where you're turning. Towards the left. Look at the apex. Follow it. Turn into it. It's natural for you to turn where you're looking. It's going to help you time your corner entries better, hit them cleaner. If you're waiting to see it straight on by just looking straight ahead, you're going to be missing everything. And you're not going to be getting it timed right. So always try to look where you're turning, even if it's just a little change of your eye position. Sometimes you need to turn your head and look. And that a lot of that is helped by having the right field of view settings.
Okay, Andrew, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
2 laps to get the job done. Probably for our first race on Laguna in this thing in quite a while. I'm gonna just guess that we're gonna be like quite a bit off the pace here. And we're probably gonna be lucky if we can finish like 7th or 6th until we can get used to the car and track combo, even though we know the track. So need to pull it in a little tighter there.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
Can dig right through there in third. I'm wondering if second would be better. And then shift into third up through here. See, unlike the Formula V, this thing has pretty good range of speed in second and third. Well, third, the Formula V is great. I should say this thing has better range of speed in first and second than the Formula V does. The gears are much more useful in this thing, especially second. All right, here comes our first time lap. Let's just get it on the board. Yeah, it caps out about 144 in second, so it's quite a useful gear.
The leader has just done a 132.4.
Oh, y'all fast son
The
of a
leader's
bitch.
just done a 131.6. Seventh position.
Yeah, we're
You're a
wildly
second off
off.
the pace in sector 3.
Try third through here now. But I think second was quicker. Screwed that up hard. I'm wondering if second there. Really wondering if it's going to be second there. Try third here the whole way instead of going down to second. See, the thing is in the Formula V, going down to second, because it doesn't have much range of speed, you're really neutering yourself, and you're losing a ton of momentum whenever you do it. But because this thing's second is a bit more freed up, you want to utilize it more.
The leader has just done a 131.2.
I don't think that'll be much better. We made too many mistakes. That was actually worse. So now we want to keep going until the end, because we need practice. So let's try second here. Backing up a bit in terms of our exit, not going so deep into the corner. Staying in second through here. Lifting instead of braking. Getting on it quicker there. Let's try second through here too. Try staying in third here. Lifting, going down to second. Punching it through here in second. Down to second. Gun it up the hill. Let's try staying in third here. Maybe. Oh no. We might have just not had enough contact there. That might have worked because we might have been able to roll through with more momentum.
That's the end of the session, P11.
So I feel like most of that we were figuring out the different gear selections for the track. Mistake there might have been going into third, but I don't think it was. I just think our line through there was wrong because we didn't go down to second, which affected our speed and how deep we went into the corner. So if we're going to stay in third through there, we just need to back it up a bit and make sure we're hitting the right line. So I doubt very much we're going to be doing 131s. Maybe if we're good at 132. But this race is all just going to be learning because we haven't done this car track combo in a while. Oh my god, is that Lego car Miss Dave Cam? No, it's not.
Good luck, everyone.
Y'all microphones suck balls.
Good luck, guys.
All right, Andrew, it's a strong field, but we're expecting you to finish in the top 10, P11.
Top 10? I can
Okay,
do that,
standing
Jim.
Start. Be ready. Green, green, green.
Jim knows when I suck ass. He's gonna be realistic with me. I love it. Oh, Jesus.
Right.
Oh, Jesus, I'm
Rewind,
cutting
you're
the
on
track.
On your right, clear right. There's a big mess in the Andretti hairpin.
She's fine, boy. I don't care.
The car ahead is Choe, car number 2, and their rating is 1.8.
We got wheel damage, but we lived.
Good start, mate.
Like, strength of field is 1600. And that happens. It's because, yes, a lot of these kids can be fast, but they have exactly zero ability to make any good decisions, any decisions that require patience or the thought of someone else entering their head. They can't do it. I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep this
Just keep hitting
position
your marks. This is looking good, P4.
with the damage, but we're going to do our damn best here. She has less grip, so we're just going to have to be clean.
Okay, Andrew, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. On your left. Clear left.
We're not going to be able to hold these guys off.
31.9.
So we're going to let them go here. See if we can get them and start battling each other.
Car left. Clear left. P7.
And then it's going to make our job a lot easier. Put some pressure on them from the back. See if we can get them to make a mistake or encourage them to start trying to battle for position with each other. In the meantime, we get some draft to help distance us from anyone else. Because we got damage right now, we're going to need that to try to not fall further back in this race.
Okay, Andrew, the next car is car number 11. C license.
We gotta be
Ahead is
so
now
careful
0.7.
there. It's really hard to keep up with these guys.
New fastest lap for Antonio.
The car just wants to
131.0.
let go. Like it can't hold because of the damage we have, which is why it's so important to make a smart decision here. And instead of trying to go for a win or go for any kind of high position that we know we're not fast enough to do, even without damage, you take into consideration the wheel damage we have and falling back, letting these guys go and trying to stay in their draft so we can at least get a 7th is going to be the best choice. And then if these guys ends up making some kind of mistake, we can move up into at least 6th. Or if they start fighting with each other. So that's how I'm going to approach the rest of this race. It's so hard to keep this thing on the road. I don't even know what happened at the start. We're going to have to go back and watch that. Just utter chaos. You'd think up at 1600 strength of field that stuff would stop. We did a 133.8 with wheel damage, which is our fastest lap ever.
Okay, Andrew, halfway home, fuel's good. Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin. It looks like Williford.
That's good. That sounds like the people that were behind us. That will help.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Incident in the corkscrew. We think it might be Aiden.
That's what I want to hear right now. Let us know people up ahead are starting to make mistakes. So up to 4th place is there. 4 minutes left.
The gap to car number 11 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.8 seconds. You've just done a 134.0.
But with the damage we have, without them starting to battle one another or without them making a mistake, we just won't be able to catch them. But 7th, I'm going to be happy with. Could have been way worse. We could have got a meatball there. I don't know how we didn't.
P7.
That's what I figured there, Jim boy. So the leader's doing a 131. We did a 133.9 with damage. So I think we're starting to understand the car track combo.
That last lap was a 134.1. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. There's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be Aiden. Yellow flag. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. The next car is 1 lap behind. The guy in front's a bit incident prone. Be careful here. Antonio, car number 12, is leading the race. Car left, clear left.
That guy had to have damage.
Last lap. Okay, Andrew, your lap times are pretty consistent.
Looks like we're gonna get 7th. Not bad. I'll take it with what happened.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
Could have been way worse.
Good race, guys.
Yeah, good race.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good race.
P7. There's the finish. Good drive.
Okay, now let's make sure we use up all the remaining time. That 4X, we want to try to minimize the burn from that. So let's keep cruising through the track nice and slow, just getting as much safety rating as we can. Since it's calculated on an incidents per corner basis, this is going to help you just sack away a little bit extra. And when you have higher licenses, it really helps you. And when you have a lower license, it really helps you get a higher license quicker.
That's the end of the session.
Once you hear that, it's over. It's not calculating anymore. So you can either go to the pit or just pull over. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what the crap happened on lap 1. Let's go back to the blimp, Steve. All off to a good start here. Everyone's got lots of room. This guy just runs into that dude's ass. Black car runs into him. And then everyone just drives into the cars that are wrecking like moths to a flame. Oh, it's so good, my friend. Funny, funny, funny. Funny fucking guy. All right, that's probably going to do a little damage, but again, with how it went, it would have been worse. Oh, we only lost 5 and a little wee tiddly diddly. So we are in third split out of 12, so we're getting up there in formula, I tell you what. I have the F3 car, I just don't have that track. I have the next track. Oh, Spa in F3, March 4th. Oh, that's tomorrow, son. Oh my God, I can't wait. That's going to be freaking awesome. All right, so that was a good day. We had a pretty successful day, I would say. We had gains, minor loss, not much loss at all. And we're getting pretty even. We're going to do tomorrow Formula again because I definitely want to do Formula C on Spa F3. That is going to be awesome. What is another popular Formula series? This one again, we're going to definitely do that again. That was fun. It's just dangerous because of the way the splits are. We could really get lumped in with a tough split. So that uses a different car. That's the fixed version of the one we were just looking at. So I'm a B license. I need a B series. Ooh, that would be good. What is this? Let's see. Oh, this does oval and road? Oh, fuck oval. I don't want to do that shit. Is there one that doesn't do that bull nonsense crap? What's y'all doing in here? Oh, look at that little sucker! Oh my God, that's one I've got to get into. Okay, but still, we need a B license. Something like that. Formula B could be an option. I like the way that sounds. So we're looking for a B Formula series to get into, or A. So I don't want to do anything that has oval. I don't like oval. What's this Formula A? So those are all street circuits. Okay, that's the one we want right there. The Grand Prix Series. And it's on this track tomorrow. Okay, so that's the one that we are going to get into for a license. But we will need to get our B up to an A first. So we are going to need to pick a B license formula to do that with. And I'm just not sure which one I want to do that in. I think it's going to be the super formulas. I'm thinking that's going to be my pick. Because, yeah, anything that like, I like the sound of these IndyCar series, but I just don't want to do oval. I'm not into oval myself. So, yeah, we're going to do the Formula A Grand Prix series as our end goal. And we're going to do, to get to that goal, the super formulas in Class B. But that'll be coming probably about the end of the month. All right, everyone. Well, that was a good stream. Good gains, minor losses, and I'll always take a day like that. Sorry for the interruption on the X side of things. But again, make sure you guys please go to our YouTube and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Peace.